So that last day in Kansas, I went to a funeral home to pay respects to yet another friend I had lost, this one to cancer. Cancer seems to be taking a bunch of people lately. And I quoted the criminally underrated Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Yes, I love that movie. I don't care who says it, and I'll fight you if you disagree. But I quoted the line by Jim Broadbent's character when he says, "We seem to have reached the age where life stops giving us things and starts taking them away." And I disagree. We are at an age where we are giving more things back. Here's my wife with the grandkids, and I'm showing them the Camino. Anyway, while I was in Kansas having a good old time giving stuff to my friends, my wife, the lovely Lauren, was giving all of our furniture away, and the house was empty, and the cats were freaking out. And it was just a traumatic time, but not as traumatic as what was waiting for me when I got back. Now remember this clip, you see this big beautiful tree back here. It was in our neighbor's yard and it has been protecting our house for all the time we lived there. But when I got home, there was a big beautiful tree there. Big beautiful tree is no more. Part of me gets it. The landlord had been talking about taking this tree down for a while. Nobody wanted to. There were owls in the tree that had to be relocated. But the roots were getting down into the pipes. They were afraid it was going to bust pipes and that was going to be a problem. So here, look, here's the Google Street View with the tree there. Isn't it gorgeous? What a lovely tree. That was 2 years ago. And then now here is my view driving up from the airport. Geez. Why is there a tarp in the middle of our yard? Because I'm going to smash some fucking hard drives. John Henry! You don't want the books I'm taking to get damaged with water. Stephen King book, if you've been paying attention to the other videos. Now here's where the fun begins. Watching one of my last few Florida sunrises, wearing the hat that shows what I crave. 2 weeks from today, I should be in Europe somewhere. This is actually one of my favorite times of year. Get all this cool summer stuff out. All the beach stuff comes up because summer's coming. Even though it's beach time pretty much around the year. But summertime is when it gets warmer. And they put this all up. And there's a little part of your brain that says this is gonna be a great summer. Turns out to be the same. Hot, miserable, busy, frustrating. 9 years ago this month, I arrived at this very place, went to this Walmart at 3 in the morning. It used to be a 24-hour Walmart before COVID killed 24-hour Walmarts. Right over there, that used to be a Winn-Dixie. And I went in the Winn-Dixie one day and there was a bin full of DVDs. And I walked by the bin and glanced in and The Way was on top. And I took that as a sign. The bottom line is April and May is when we anticipate this great, amazing summer experience that we'll never forget, and very seldom do we get it. But that first year here, I got it because of this place. Lou's Blues, wonderful little bar and grill. They still have karaoke on Saturday nights, but there was a time when the experience here was so hopping and so perfect and so beautiful, and I made friends, and I thought I was cultivating something long term. But the end result is that things change and people change and lives go different directions and they stop intersecting the way we want them to, and that's okay. Hey, this is a photograph of me in my office. What I want you to check is, look at that cluttered, beautiful space behind me, all those things and crates and images. And what was my office is... And this is where everything went. 8 years we've lived here. I want to show you this area that I walk every day. That kind of is a special tree. I've paused and meditated under that tree. 2 weeks from today, won't be here. This is the Andretti theme park. Just in the middle of everywhere is this, go-karts and things. Never been. Maybe I should go before I leave. I don't know. I walk this walk every day, as you can see. Highway here, wilderness there, walking the straight line between the two. We're out here cleaning out the garage. I wanted to show you what I found before I put it in the trash. Those are the first boots I wore on the Camino. They're not really hiking boots, they're just fashion boots made to look like hiking boots, and like a dodo head in 2018. In fact, I pointed out on the video.
These are not good hiking boots. These are actually fashion boots I bought at Kohl's and thought they would be fine for the Camino.
I had blisters, backaches, everything wrong because of these stupid boots. Oh well. First little backpack I ever got. You see it in several photos and videos. It's rusted, it's old, it's torn. The only reason to keep it would be sentiment, and I just don't have that strength anymore. Party's over. Last day in this house. Moving stuff out in the garage here. Been pretty emotional for the wife. A lot of good memories here. We have an old blanket 2 of our beloved cats used to sleep on. After they both passed, we never washed it because the other cats like the smell, but you know, only so much you can take. That's the cat chair, as you can tell why, because of all the scratches on it. Kept it in the house because the cats were comforted by it. So most of this stuff we're taking, this is all Salvation Army or garbage. That's definitely rubbish. Look at that beautiful sky. Got to use the U-Haul. The people coming to pick up our stuff have not shown and are not answering their phones. So we thought people were coming to pick up furniture today. Habitat for Humanity, they never showed up. They can't get through them. Trying everything in our power to just get this stuff out of here because there's so much. We have to be out by midnight tonight. I'm backlit because I look like shit. So look, the house is empty. Turning this light off for the last time. Well, Waste Management didn't pick up the garbage and we were supposed to be out of here by midnight. I got all the garbage loaded in there, not without some casualties. Check it out. Yeah. Furniture and stuff that was part of our life here in Florida. All going to the landfill now. There's the city back there. Boy, this area stings your eyes. And it's not the best road. So got that done. A process like this makes you averse to stuff, averse to possessions. So this is our last night in Florida before we hop on a plane and fly to Europe. You know, you hear that romantic notion that you have to get out far enough to where you can't see the shore before you discover new worlds. And that gets us all excited, makes us feel brave and romantic and stoic on the deck, but nobody tells you how bloody hard it is to do that. Pretty soon, and this will be my last time going down Melbourne Avenue for a while, if ever. Right along here, that's where I used to do my walk every morning. 3-mile walk around the whole big block neighborhood. Right there. And I'd see all the traffic backed up here, and I'd think, haha, suckers, I work from home. Ironic that I'm one of the suckers my last few hours. Don't let me hear you say life's taking you nowhere. Pain done again. Return to the west.